Alright, let's look at the homework 6.1, 6.3, problem number 1. Alright, so we want to evaluate this integral using integration by parts. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so remember that integration by part goes something like this. Integral of u dv is equal to uv minus v du. Right, so this is an integration by parts. And also let's look at this integral of e to the negative x dx. Right, so this is going to be just e to the negative x with the negative sign. Right. Alright, so let's apply integration by parts here. So what we're going to do first would be, I'm going to actually move this guy in front. Right, so we have 8 times integral of x e to the negative x with respect to x. Right. And the next step is you have to find the u and the dv, right? So my choice would be, I'm going to choose this guy, x, to be u, right? Then the rest of it would be dv. Alright, then actually, I'm going to actually do it in a different place. Right, I'm gonna do it here. Let u be x, right, and the dv be e to the negative x dx. Alright, so for this one we take the derivative. So if you take the derivative, du with respect to x would be, derivative of x is actually 1, right? So then we multiply through by dx to get the du is actually the same thing as dx, right? So remember that when we do integration by parts, we need u, right? We need the du, which is right here. And we also need v, right? We can get v from here by divide through by dx. We get the dv over dx is equal to e to the negative x, right? So this is the derivative of v. So in order to get v, we take the antiderivative. So we take the antiderivative, you get the v back, right? Antiderivative e to the negative x is negative e to the negative x. Right, so we have v here. Right, so let's apply integration by parts. So this is going to be equal to, right, so 8 is right here, so I'll just put it outside. Then I'm going to probably make a big curly bracket, right? So I'm going to put u dv, right? So u is right here, and the v is right here. So we multiply those two guys together to get the first term, right? So it's going to be x times negative e to the negative x. So that would be negative x e to the negative x. Alright, then minus, right here. Then we have an integral, right, v du. Right, v du is, v is right here, d is right here. So we multiply these guys together. Right, so you will get negative e to the x. So actually I'm going to put the negative sign, turn it into a positive here. Then you have e to the negative x, and du is the same thing as dx. Alright, so I didn't need that big of a curly bracket. Right, so we have that. Alright, then we can evaluate this a little bit further. So it's a times, and maybe I'll just do this. Right, it's negative x e to the negative x. Right, antiderivative of this guy is negative e to the negative x. Right, then plus some constant c. Right. If you want, you can factor negative sign and the e to the negative x. So it looks like negative e to the negative x is in common. Alright, so I'll factor that out. So this is going to be negative 8. Alright, and then I'm going to put e to the x here. Alright. So you have x, and if you factor that out, you just have 1 left over, plus c. Right? So let's type it in. Right? So we got negative 8 quantity x plus 1 e to the negative x plus c. Alright, so let's double check. Submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.